Hey, how's it going, guys? Mr. Boss for the win here, and in today's Red Dead Redemption 2 video, we're going to be finding out what happens if you visit the strange man's cabin before meeting Jimmy Brooks, and also if you have neutral honor. That's something a lot of you guys have been wanting me to try recently, like what if you do things as Arthur or John, but your honor level is right in the middle? Well, we're going to try that with the strange man's cabin, because as you know, it alters and is different depending on what your honor level is. Now, before we can start any of that, you might be confused as to why Jimmy Brooks is important at a place like the strange cabin. Well, that's because depending on what you do to Jimmy Brooks, there's actually a poem written about him. Now, in case you guys have no idea what happens to Jimmy Brooks, Arthur can either save him or kill him in one of the first missions in the game, Polite Society Valentine style.
All right, then.
Hey, who's that guy over there looking at us?
Weren't you in Blackwater a few weeks back?
Me? No, sir. Ain't from there.
Oh, you were. Well, I definitely saw you with a bunch of fellers.
Me? No. Impossible. Listen, buddy, come here for a minute.
I saw you.
Come here.
Come on, get!
I don't like this. Me neither. Go get the girls home. I'm gonna go have a word with our friend.
Be careful, Arthur.
Just a word.
Help! Someone!
Why are you telling lies about me?
No. I got it wrong, partner. I got it very wrong. Now, please help me up.
I ain't never been in Blackwater.
Then why are you chasing me?
I've got an unfortunate face.
Yes, me too. Now, please, pull me up. Please. I'm begging you.
All right, come on. You okay, partner?
No, I am not. I'm a mess.
Well, you ain't dead.
There is that. Jimmy Brooks.
I think it's best for both of us if we pretend this never happened.
Well, I agree. You saved my life. You're a good man, and here. You want a pen? It's one of them steel ones.
Oh. That's very kind of you. But I'm not a good man, Jimmy Brooks. Not usually. You see, I was in Blackwater. I killed people. And maybe I should have killed you. Should I have killed you, Jimmy Brooks?
Me? I never saw you. Not now, not never. I think we have an understanding.
Of course we do. Jimmy Brooks. I will remember that.
Please, do something!
Why are you telling lies about me?
No. I got it wrong, partner. I got it very wrong. Now, please help me up.
I ain't never been in Blackwater.
Then why are you chasing me?
I've got an unfortunate face.
Yes, me too. Now, please, pull me up. Please. I can't hold on much longer.
Okay, so depending on what you do to Jimmy Brooks, you'll find a poem written on the inside. And that poem on the inside, which is on like that first little side table, will depend on if you saved him or you killed him. It will vary, and that will not change throughout the entire story, no matter what your honor level is. So what I've done now is I've loaded up a save where you can literally see I have just made it into Chapter 2. I have done nothing but literally do the first mission that gets me to Chapter 2. So what I did there is I wanted to go to explore the cabin, and this took me a little bit because I didn't have a fast horse, and I didn't have any of the map unlocked, and I didn't have any money to fast travel, nor did I have any locations unlocked to fast travel. So it took me a little bit to get there, but once I finally got to the shack, which is officially called like Bile's Edge, I believe, at first I thought the shack might actually be like locked, like you might not be able to get inside. But I was able to go inside, and I immediately scanned to that table on the left-hand side, and wouldn't you know that there's no poem. That's really cool. That's a detail that I totally didn't expect Rockstar to include. Maybe I just thought it would have been there by default and then changed depending on what you did, or maybe what your honor level was. But no, the poem is not there if you haven't run into Jimmy Brooks. That is so cool, which means that whoever wrote this poem obviously had to have done it after Jimmy Brooks's encounter. So is it the strange man? Is it Jimmy Brooks that ends up writing this poem? Is it an onlooker that happened to capture the scene? That is a pretty cool detail right there. I'm not going to lie to you guys. Now, I tried to see if there were any other differences at this shack, but there didn't seem to be any. Everything else still seemed to be the status quo as far as what you can expect there. There's still the painting on the inside. There's still a lot of the other writings on the wall. And even outside the shack, you can still see things like that alligator that's stuck in the cage underneath. So it's pretty cool to see this shack without the poem in there, because obviously you know the significance of what actually happens at this shack. Now, regarding the second thing I wanted to test with this video, and that is, can you visit this shack with neutral honor? Well, in doing so, I figured out that you can't actually obtain a neutral honor level. You either have good honor or you have bad honor. There is no like middle level. So I even tested this by starting the game exactly as I was, and I thought that I was pretty close to neutral honor, but I looked like I was shifted a little bit towards the good side. So what I did is I ended up doing some bad deeds to get my honor level down, and you can see instead of it shifting to the middle, it shifts more towards the bad honor side, the outlaw side. So there is no neutral honor in Red Dead Redemption 2. A lot of you guys have been asking about that to see if I could test any of the endings or what would happen if Arthur had neutral honor at the very end of the game. That's not the case. He's either going to have good honor or bad honor. So in the case of the strange man's cabin or shack, this will actually change the paintings you see on the inside. I'm not talking about that main painting that you see in the beginning, or like the one that's in the center of the shack. I'm talking about the ones that are on like the side table and that are all over the wall. If you have low honor, you're going to see like a wolf or a coyote. If you have high honor, you're going to see like an eagle and a deer and a stag. So that's obviously the changes that you will see there. It's kind of small, but it does alter depending on your honor level. Now, I just realized I didn't give a whole lot of backstory on the strange man's cabin. So if you are interested in that, what I'll do is I'll leave a link to a video I've done a couple of months ago in the description that gives you not only the details on what the heck is going on here at the strange man's cabin, but also some more details on the strange man himself. This is a character that has appeared in Red Dead Redemption. There's also something interesting that happens if you reach close to 100% completion of the game. Like the painting will actually become completed, and you can see the strange man who's like watching you from behind. But the second you turn around, he will ultimately disappear. So it's one of the strangest shacks in the entire game, that's for sure. But anyways, getting back to the theory that we were trying to test today, obviously there is no neutral honor. And if Jimmy Brooks has not been encountered, you won't see the poem. And I, again, believe there's something more to Jimmy Brooks than just the first sort of like honor decision that you have to make in the game. Is Jimmy Brooks the strange man? Because as far as I know, on that cliffside, he was the only one that would have witnessed what Arthur did. No one else saw that aside from one of the other gang members. In fact, the only other gang members in that mission are Uncle, and then it's the three ladies. It's Tilly, Mary Beth, and Karen. And I don't think that any of them are the strange man, and I certainly don't believe it's Uncle. So as always, I'd love to hear from you guys in the comments down below. If you feel like you know why this happens, why there isn't a poem before you meet Jimmy Brooks, and what happens because of the honor rankings and honor level. Let me know your thoughts, opinions, and more in the comments down below, or you can reach out to my Facebook page. I'd love to hear from you guys down there. And honestly, Facebook's probably a little bit easier because you can send me photos and videos, and it's easier to sort of keep a conversation going on there. But whatever you find is easiest works well for me. If you did go on to enjoy this video, though, a like rating would, of course, be awesome. And subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new, or you like daily Red Dead Redemption 2 videos like this. With all the way, guys, like I said, thanks so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.